be motivated. And so when someone's dealing with support issues, they're not getting all of that. So when Molly called me yesterday and she says, T. Lamont, your folks are amazing. I mean, I can tell your folks from folks that aren't your folks. How's that, Molly? She said, because they're all talking about, they all start off saying, I really appreciate your hard work. Then they deal with whatever the issue is, and they always come back, well, I really appreciate you. That's build, burn, build. You appreciate them up front, deal with the actual challenge, appreciate them on the back end. Keep doing that, ladies and gentlemen. As long as we do that, then we'll always have someone special to deal with us on support. And we're talking with corporate on even doing some other things going forward, specifically for our following, okay? All right, now, for those of you who are not here, here's how you connect with Molly. And again, only legitimate support issues. All right, here's how you connect with Molly. Connect with Molly via email. And that is CASA, C-A-S-A, HAMA, H-A-M-A, at suddenlink.net. CASA HAMA at suddenlink.net. Okay? Now, let's try not to send her duplicate things. So, for instance, if you're connecting with your sponsor, all right, and you're saying, hey, I have this issue, let's try to make sure that we don't have a situation where you and the sponsor are sending information on the same thing. So if you're connecting with your sponsor because you have an issue, maybe what you're doing is you're simply CCing your sponsor, about this particular issue, and it's going to Molly. Or if you're the sponsor and you want to kind of help oversee what's going on, as you provide support, as much support as you can to your team. Someone sends something to you, maybe you send it on and say, hey, I've got it, I'm sending it on to Molly, I'll connect with Molly to make sure things are resolved. But I'm going to tell you, I've got nothing but tremendous feedback from our folks and from Molly about you good folks. So thank you, and that's what happens when you're a good, mature team. You guys are a tremendous team to work with. Okay, now, today we posted a video. If you go to globalinternetformula.com, this is our training hub. We're way behind on the full conversion of it. We designed this hub years and years ago when we had other things that we were doing, investment related, so on and so forth. So when you first come to the first page, it talks about some of that other stuff. Forget that other stuff, okay? We're converting everything to a training hub for GoFund Places, but because of everything that we've got going on, it does take a little time. And then my lead programmer for that system has been out of the country. Give me just a moment. I want to pull this up so I can show you exactly where to go. Give me a moment here. Bear with me. Okay, so globalinternetformula.com. This is our training hub, okay? If you don't already have this portal, you simply come to where it says Get Started. And you go on and you register the portal. That'll also put you in our email list if you're not already in our email list. All right. Now, let's assume that you already have the portal. Then you just click on where it says Member Login. And I'm going to go on and log in real quickly. And I want to show you where we have our training material and where I put a video for today that will assist a good number of you. And I'll tell you what that video is about. Give me just a moment. Okay, all right, so what you want to do, all of the training that we're putting back here is under the Classic Training Center as we've logged in, under the Classic Training Center as we logged in. What we did is we put a video back here today under Pay Monthly Subscription, and what this does is this walks you through how to cover your monthly subscription. Somebody on my side, I'm hearing some feedback, so you might want to mute out. One of the things that we found with a previous venture that had a revenue sharing component and allowed you to take your rewards and your commissions and cover your subscription internally is we saw a tremendous retention rate. If you figure that virtually everyone that's getting that places an ad has credits and places an ad is making money every day, and then you tack onto that one can cover their monthly subscription with their combination of the daily rewards, any commissions they might be receiving, or their daily reward overrides, then the retention rate is extremely high. So what we do in this particular video is we show you how to use your eCash to cover your monthly subscription. If you don't have funds in your eCash, we show you how to go and modify your eCash allocation on a daily basis. Your eCash allocation tells the system how much of your daily rewards are staying in your daily rewards bucket versus goes to eCash. With eCash, you can pay your monthly subscription, you can buy more lifestyle dollars, you can convert to commissions. You can actually say, hey, send me my money. Okay, everyone is initially set to a 0% eCash allocation, 0% eCash. So what that means is, if your daily reward today was 100 lifestyle dollars, because we are rewarded in lifestyle dollars, if your daily reward today was 100 lifestyle dollars, then 0% of that went into your eCash. 100% remains in your lifestyle dollar bucket. Of course, you can use those lifestyle dollars. You can give away those lifestyle dollars. Okay? All right. Now, some of you, because you're building a referral network, you have eCash even though your system is set to 0, and you may have already covered your monthly subscription. All right. If you've not yet begun to build a referral network or you don't have enough eCash, then one of the things you can do is you can change your eCash allocation until you have enough eCash to cover your monthly subscription. You can convert as much as 60% of your daily lifestyle rewards into commissions. Now, I will tell you, if you do that for the purposes of covering your monthly subscription, 60% to eCash has not proven to be long-term to be good for your credit totals. We know that all credits have a 100-day life cycle. So we know that early on, no credits are retiring. But the day's going to come when credits hit their 100 days, and ultimately you're going to have credits that retire every single day. So right now, if you're in day 21 of our revenue sharing, the company hasn't even turned the 100-day calendar on. They're going to be turning that on. Actually, I thought it might have even been turned on before today, but it'll probably be turned on in the next couple days or so. All right, so let's say that the calendar queen was turned on today. Well, then all the credits you have right now would have a 100-day life cycle. So if you've got 10,000 credits now, you'd be earning on those credits for the next 100 days, and then any credits that you generate in that 100-day period, you're earning on those as well. Okay, well, ultimately, these 10,000 credits are going to earn out. They're going to earn as long as they can earn the 100 days, and they're going to retire. So 60% eCash allocation long-term typically is not going to allow you to replace retiring credits and still grow your credit total. What we have found over time is that if you keep your eCash allocation, even once you're at the point where you're wanting to get weekly cash, to 20% or less, that's your sweet spot where you replace retiring credits with new 100-day life credits. You have money coming into your life, and you still net grow your credit totals. That's what we've seen in previous revenue sharing models. Okay, we're charting these numbers every single day. We're not going to be releasing any spreadsheets or anything like that. I saw something someone said to me, thank you, on YouTube today. It is a no-no. If you are out there distributing spreadsheets in a public forum, putting them on YouTube, using some type of calculator. That is a no-no. Take it down. If not, you put the company at risk, and you certainly put your position at risk. If I see any of that, or if any of you leaders see any of that, we have to protect this goose that lays the golden egg. Corporate needs to be aware of it, even if it means that someone goes on suspension or someone has to get canned. I'd hate for anyone to get canned, but we cannot allow anybody out there doing crazy stuff to jeopardize this tremendous opportunity that we have. The 60%, setting that, is really for you to have enough eCash to cover your monthly subscription. Once you've covered your monthly subscription, then you really want to consider scaling back down, maybe back down to 0% or 10% or what have you. We show you all of that in this video. We walk you through that entire process. We also show you if you have no eCash, one, you don't have enough lifestyle rewards yet because you don't have a large credit balance just yet to even set the 60%, and in the next 2 or 3 days have enough eCash to cover your monthly subscription. We share with you the other ways externally to cover your monthly subscription. Where's this again? It's in Global Internet Formula. If you haven't registered for it, go to globalinternetformula.com, register for free, come inside under Classic Training Center, pay monthly subscription. There's that video. And there's other videos. There's compensation videos back here if you want to learn about the other ways the company pays, so on and so forth. Okay. All right. And let's give you a couple more quick announcements, and then we'll go to Q&A. All right. Let's talk real quickly about real cool ads. Some things that are in place now, some things that are coming down the pike. Now, real cool ads is the vendor that I strongly recommend for a couple of things. Give me just a moment here. Bear with me. Okay, so Real Cool Ads is the vendor that we strongly recommend for a couple of things. Number one, Real Cool Ads is an ad placement service. And what they do is they place as many as 3 ads a day on your behalf. You tell the system what type of ads you want to have placed. So you can have an ad that drives people, that talks about the lifestyle mall. You can have ads that talk about the travel portal. You can have an ad that talks about the income opportunity. All right. These ads are placed so they're not in competition. They're not in direct competition with other GoFund places, GoFund Rewards affiliates. If you go to things like freeclassifiedads.com or classifiedgiants.com, yes, you can place an ad for free, but you typically are going to be in competition with other people that are having their ads placed. Let me show you, for instance, where a couple of my ads were placed today. Bear with me. I'm going to log in. Give me a moment. Give me a moment. Bear with me. Okay, so here's where one of my ads was placed today. Now, here's a site where they are driving traffic to these sites because what happens on these sites are monetized. So if somebody comes to this site that they've driven to it and they click on this baby and kids clothing, they get a little piece. That's you know, like when you go to Google and you see those sponsors. When someone clicks on there, all right, that's generating revenue for Google. Google will do some kickbacks on things like that. Well, they get a kickback on this. So what they're doing is they're driving traffic. That's what these folks do. They're traffic drivers, okay? And so notice my ad is here. There's no other ads that's competing with that ad, though it is in a place where online shoppers, people that are interested in online travel, would be. So all of my ads today were on a site where they're driving traffic to, but I'm not competing against other GoFund places, GoFund Rewards, or even other people and other businesses that have a travel portal or what have you. And so they're going to place three of those. Now, they have just been given one part of what's called an API. The API, up to this point, what's been happening is they would place the ad. You would go into your back office of Real Cool Ads, or they send you an email or they send you a text, and you would go and grab that link, and then you would take the link over to your GoFund reward site, and then you would post it, okay? Now, they just got an API from the company, and starting tomorrow, your ad should actually be posted on your behalf in your back office. But I want to give you a very strong word of caution, okay? Even though those ads should be posted on your behalf for those of you who have that service, okay, I still want you going in every day without exception and checking to make sure your ad did post for a couple of reasons. One, there might be some information once on the login page, an announcement or so that the company is making, and if you're not going back there, you may miss some vital information. Two, we're still dealing with technology. So someone on tonight's webinar said, I've got 50,000 credits. Now last night we were paid something like 0.0137, I think, as a reward per credit. So their lifestyle reward was something like 685 lifestyle dollars. Well, I would hate for that to have been a glitch, their system communicating with GoFund Places, GoFund Rewards, or whatever happens, and the ad didn't post, and here my buddy thinks he's taken care of, it doesn't post, he doesn't get his lifestyle reward that day of 685, well, who's he going to be mad at? Well, I'm going to tell him he ought to be mad at himself. Because if he comes to our webinars, while it's a convenient service, while it's great, especially if you're traveling, I'm going to be traveling here next week, I think it is, and then the week after that, and then we've got some international travel we'll be doing as we get into the new year, so on and so forth. So, yes, I'm going to take advantage of the posting service, but I'm still going to check up. I'm still going to check up and make sure that it did get posted, okay? So even if you use that the posting side of the service, please make sure that you are checking in daily. Make sure your folks know to do that so they don't get lazy. Okay? Because if for whatever reason it's not posted, that's not going to be on GFP, and that's not going to be on Real Cool Ads. Where, hey, I didn't like it didn't get posted, but Real Cool Ads, it can't reimburse you 685 lifestyle dollars. Okay? All right. So that's going to be available as early as tomorrow. All right. Now, for the ad posting side, so if you had already subscribed to their service, you had a $9.95 per month rate. With the ad posting service, they had to go up on that rate. Now, if you did the $9.95, you're grandfathered. Okay. If you did a quarterly rate, if you did an annual rate, so long as you renew, you'll have the same quarterly rate that you did before, the same annual rate. For any new subscribers, it's $12 a month. $12 a month for it might be $12.95, $12 or $12.95, something like that, for that particular service. Now, the other thing that you have here is you've got customers. Okay, you've got customers. Now, a couple things here. With the customers, I love the way the customer side works, because with the customers, you simply go in and you purchase a certain amount of customers. You want 10 customers, you want 50 customers, you want 100 customers, so on and so forth. You can then, as the customers are delivered, you can tell the system if you want to give that customer lifestyle dollars or lifestyle club cards. Now, we know that we have a challenge. Still don't know what the challenge is. The company will make it right. There's a lot of things on the company's priority list. This is one of those. I don't know what the time frame is. I was impacted also. I know we had some folks that made some purchased some customers for the lifestyle club cards. Gave away the lifestyle club cards. And two things didn't happen. One, the biggest thing is that you didn't get your credit. The company's aware of that. Now, the company may not be aware of everyone that's impacted, so once once we know that the company has fixed that particular bug and is ready to give everyone their credits, then we'll come back and find out what processes that our folks need to go through to make sure that their particular position is looked at and is given the proper credit. So you're going to get your credits. It's just a matter of time, and even if the 100-day calendar started tonight, that would not negatively impact you because those credits don't start earning until they've don't start making money each day and don't start a 100-day life cycle until they've been earned. So right now, if you gave someone a Lifestyle Club card and you did not get the credit as you should have, they'll make it right. All right, you're not losing because those credits haven't yet been accredited to you, so they haven't even started their 100-day life cycle. Now, is it true that we've been making free money up to this point because the 100-day calendars are not in place? And so some of you gave away Lifestyle Dollars 2 weeks ago, and those Lifestyle Dollars generated credits, and you've been earning on those for 2 weeks, but you didn't earn on those credits that would have come from the Lifestyle Club card? Yes. Is the company going to reimburse that? I doubt it. I wouldn't if I was the owner of the company. And the reason I wouldn't do that is because there's a reason why we've been getting free money. It's called grace. It's called, we know there's some bugs, so we're going to extend some period of grace before we start the calendar to work out as many of these bugs as we possibly can. So the other day, for instance, I had someone, legitimate issue, hey, I've got some Lifestyle Club cards I gave away. I haven't gotten the credits. Hey, you mind me asking how many credits you have right now? 9,300 credits. Now, and they weren't bickering or arguing. I mean, they were being mature, just like they should be. 9,300 credits. Oh, well, see, they've been earning on 9,300 credits for, they hadn't necessarily had 9,300 the whole time, but maybe for a couple of weeks. That's been free money. All right, so we're not going to trip over pennies getting the dollars. If they don't go back and retroact those credits for the last, they're not going to trip over pennies getting the dollars. Okay. All right. So the one thing is, we knew that the Lifestyle Club card, for whatever reason, and it didn't impact everyone, but it impacted a few folks. Some folks didn't get credit, and then number two, it did not take away from your inventory, meaning. If I purchased 63 customers, actually more customers, but I wanted 63 customers because I had 63 cards to give away. None of those got the credits. All 63 cards were given away. But then in my inventory, it still showed 63. Okay. So we know there was a bug. The company's aware of that. The company will make that right. Now, let me tell you what happened today. The Real Cool Ads folks, they are excellent programmers. And what they did was they found a workaround so that going forward, any customers going forward, not the ones I purchased a couple weeks ago, but any customers going forward that I give Lifestyle Club cards to should generate the credits. We tested that today. We had 25 customers that we gave Lifestyle Club cards to, and all 25 populated with the credits. Okay? So, let's make sure we're clear on this. If you want to purchase customers for Lifestyle Dollars, that's never had a problem. I've not seen one problem with that at all. If you want to purchase customers for Lifestyle Club cards, going forward, that should not be an issue. We tested it today. 25 customers, all 25 hit, and we got our credits. Lamont, what about the 63 customers I purchased 2 weeks ago? There's no way to do that workaround. That's where we have to depend on the company to come back once they have isolated that particular bug and then give us our proper credits. That may take some time because then they're going to have to go through each of the positions, verify, so on and so forth. So we're just going to have to be patient on that. Now let me tell you what some of you may want to consider doing. those of you particularly that have the financial resources to do so, and you're saying, well, I'm not going to trip over the pennies getting the dollars, okay? What I did today is I purchased the customers knowing that that was an additional outlay out of my pocket, but also knowing that by purchasing those customers and getting those cards given today and getting those credits today as opposed to maybe next week, maybe the week after, not knowing because I don't know what the timetable is, I'd rather go on and get those credits in place today, figuring that I would make more money over time if those credits were in place today and snowballing as I'm taking my lifestyle dollar rewards on a daily basis. I'm doing Momentum 100 and giving those away, so on and so forth, to grow and grow and grow and grow my credit totals. Now, that's a decision you'll have to make as a business person, so on and so forth. So that's a decision that I made today. You can make that decision for yourself. My point is, you can come back here and you can purchase customers from Real Cool Ads. The great thing about the customers that you purchase, if you've not seen this, give me a moment. I want you to see this. Bear with me. Bear with me, bear with me. The great thing about the customers that you place, once you see your customers in here, you can select. So I've got 26 more customers that I have in here. I can come in here and say I want to do a one-time immediate customer that I give. Let's say I want to deliver one customer to Go Fund Places, and I want to give them lifestyle dollars. It's just that simple. And I click this button here, and they're going to deliver one customer that gets lifestyle dollars. Or I want to deliver one customer that gets a condo card. I click this button here, and I'm going to have one customer with a condo card. Now, with that being said, those of you, right now we don't have the functionality where you can go in and manually give an existing customer more lifestyle dollars. And obviously that's a functionality that we certainly want to see, and we'll see that. Again, I don't know the time frame. So, for instance, let me tell you what I'm doing. On a daily basis, you can see here I've got a few customers. So what I do is I keep customers in queue. Then on a daily basis, I look and I see how many lifestyle dollars I have based on the lifestyle dollars I've received as a reward, based on any lifestyle dollar overrides that I have. I know that I can give away 300 lifestyle dollars per customer, right? So this is what I do. This is what I do on a daily basis, okay? What I do, because I've got customers in Real Cool Ads, if I come into my system and I see that I have let's say I see that I have 723 lifestyle dollars. 723 lifestyle dollars as an example. Before I come over to Real Cool Ads and tell Real Cool Ads how many customers to deliver, I go in to my system under my managed giveaways, and I see exactly how many customers lifestyle dollars I have. Give me a moment. Let me pull up a test site. I won't pull up my primary building position, but I'll pull up a test site so I can show you what I'm talking about. Give me a moment. Bear with me. I've got one more thing to hit after this, and then we'll get into Q&A. There we go. Bear with me. Okay, so what I do on a daily basis, I come over here to my managed giveaways, okay? Now, let me back up. What I do on a daily basis is I go to my bonuses, because when I go to my bonuses, it's going to show me what my daily rewards happen to be. So I go to my bonuses, so let's click on my bonuses first. So I want to show you what I do every single day, okay? And this is a way for you to take lifestyle dollars and get them given away very quickly, so that you can generate more and more and more credits, okay? So the first thing I like to do is I come over here to my bonuses. I look at the Business Builder Bonus Program. I click there. Now, one of the things I've noticed, some of you that have very large credit totals, or you're starting to get, in that 50, 60, 70,000 range, all right, what I've noticed is sometimes it takes a little bit longer for your system to load up because of all the data. And if you will, when you come over here and click on my bonuses, if you'll just let that page sit there for a spell, and let it kind of load up a little bit, then you can come back over here under Business Builder Program, and you should be able to get right to it. Okay, so with this particular position here, you can see that they've got 12,950 credits. They made 177.55 lifestyle dollars, all right, last evening, okay? So I always like to see what my reward per credits were. By the way, how you figure that reward per credit is very simple. You take the allocation of the daily rewards, 177.55, divided by the amount of credits that you had to start with, and the reward per credit was 0.0137. Okay, I think I said 0.01375, so I was off just a little bit. Okay, all right. So in any event, so I do that. That's number one. Then what I do is I come over and I want to see how many lifestyle dollars. I'm sorry, I look at that first, then I come over under my financials. And the reason I come under my financials, now this won't impact all of you just yet, but the reason I come under my financials is because I'm building a referral network, I'm building a team. And so very often I will have commissions, like this particular position here's got a couple dollars in eCash. Well, what I like to do with that eCash is I don't like money just sitting in eCash. For what? I want to do something with it. And so what I like to do with that eCash is I like to, as I'm in my building mode, I like to go on and buy more lifestyle dollars. So let's do that here. Let's click on where it says eCash. And then we're going to click to buy more lifestyle dollars. And that person had 2.06 in eCash, so we'll buy more lifestyle dollars. We confirm and we complete, and now all of a sudden, whatever was in eCash, and you don't have to do the full amount, but that's what I'm doing. I'm showing you one of the reasons why we've had, and I won't tell you what the credit total is, but when I tell you that there's folks that have over 6 figures in credits, that's a clue, okay? And I can tell you our credit totals are growing a few thousand credits a day, okay? So I'm going to share with you what I'm doing, and even if you only have 22 credits, do what somebody who's already successful is doing. When I first got in this industry, I wasn't making money in this industry, but I duplicated as much as I could what successful people were doing. All right, so my bonuses, checked out my daily rewards, went to lifestyle dollars. I'm sorry, went to my financials. Went to my financials so I could see what eCash was there. Okay. Now, once you've done that, okay, you come over here to manage giveaways, and it's already going to tell you the number of lifestyle dollars that you have. So right here, there's 192.04 lifestyle dollars. So this is what I do. This is exactly what I do. I have customers that I've purchased from Real Cool Ads, and I see there's 192 lifestyle dollars here. I could, if I want to go on and make sure I get a customer and that I give them the full amount of lifestyle dollars I can, I simply come down here and I say, okay, I'm going to give this person 190. I click submit. I come over here to Real Cool Ads and I say, send me one customer, knowing I can give that one customer 190 lifestyle dollars. If you want to wait to that customer until you get up to 300 lifestyle dollars, feel free to do so. But I do this on a daily basis. So my credit totals are growing on a daily basis because I'm constantly giving away lifestyle dollars. Constantly. Now, if you've got a smaller credit total and you're not building a large referral network just yet, then, obviously you may not have a customer a day, because maybe your lifestyle dollars that day was, maybe you got 10 lifestyle dollars. So maybe you let it build up a little bit. That's okay. That's okay. The point is, I want you to know conceptually what we're doing to consistently grow our credit totals. All right. So, let me give one last thing, and then we'll get into questions and answers. One last thing. I just want to give you some ideas of some things we're doing promotionally that's going to assist all of our family. Next Tuesday, Dave Kaninsky, Danny Morrow, Danny is out of San Diego, California, and myself, we're going to be in Tampa. We're going to be doing a recording. There is a gentleman that has launched an internet TV show, and what he does is he brings celebrities on, and these celebrities interview, well, these celebrities pretty much present people that have small businesses, traditional businesses, and even home-based businesses. Okay, well, we have some spots early in the year. We're going to be sitting down with Ricky Williams, a former football player. We're going to be sitting down with Melissa Gorga, who is a star on the Real Housewives of New Jersey. We're going to be sitting down with another celebrity in the beginning of the year, and essentially it'll be almost like they're endorsing what we're saying. They introduce us. We come, we sit on the sofa. They ask us a little bit about what we're doing and what we're up to, and so on and so forth. And that just gives us a chance to tell the GFP story. Okay. Well, one of the things I wanted to do is I wanted to have a full segment, about a 30-minute segment that we could put in on the capture pages, that we can put in a presentation form, that we can even do as a DVD. And so we were able to work that out, to get that time to come down there to a professional studio and have this done professionally. Sometime in the first part of January, we should actually have the finished product from what we're going to do next week. And what this is essentially going to be is going to be a way to present our story in a very non-intrusive, conversational type of way. Almost like if those of you that were Oprah fans, she would bring somebody on and they would talk about the Book of the Month Club. Well, ladies and gentlemen, those books sold through the roof. It was a sales presentation, but nobody saw it as a sales presentation because it was just a conversation. And the author was able to highlight certain key points in the book, so on and so forth, and that inspired people to want to go out and get the book, so on and so forth. So it's that same type concept that we'll have now. So we're going and doing that next week. We'll also eventually have I think it's going. I don't know if it's going to be a 30-second. I think it's going to be a 60-second. We're working on a 60-second commercial spot. The 60-second commercial spot is going to be designed to get customers. We're going to do a test run in the Orlando, Florida area. Our thinking is if it doesn't work in Orlando, which is a travel area, it may not work anywhere. If it works in Orlando, we'll use that as a test market. Then we'll be able to maybe put together some co-ops in certain key locations and see if they work there. You connect with some folks. You buy some TV time to have the 60-second commercial, but we'll only get to that point if we see that it proves out. I don't want you to put down any money if we can't prove it out first, okay? So I just want you to know, the reason I shared that with you, and then Queen, let's go on and get ready for questions and answers. The guy's going to open up your questions box for questions and answers. The reason I wanted to share that, ladies and gentlemen, is I want you to know just how serious we are, and we're putting our money where our mouth is. I mean, the checks we've cut for some of the things we're doing promotionally for our team, they're huge, okay? We're putting our money where our mouth is. We were in a previous enterprise. We were there for 17 months before they went into some regulatory issues. We never got a chance to promote the way we would have wanted to promote, okay? We couldn't do live webinars presenting the business. We couldn't do offline presentations presenting the business. And we still had a team of 400,000 affiliates. That's without the type of promotion that we would have wanted to do. So, Queen, since we don't have those we still got to do things compliantly, But
Yes,
since we
we
don't
do.
have those limitations because we got real products,
Yes.
Queen, we're absolutely going for it. So this is my message to you, ladies and gentlemen. For those of you that have been here, we've had a few bugs, a few bumps in the road. We're going to have a few more. And you said, well, you know what? I'm just not going to do anything. You have every right to do that. The thing that you have to consider is your opportunity cost. How many folks could wind up joining someone else because you were silent? So, Queen, I've got no problem, for instance, knowing that we've got a few bugs. When I'm bringing somebody aboard, I let them know, hey, we got a few bugs.
Right. We're in pre-launch.
Yeah, we're in pre-launch. We're in soft launch. We got a few bugs. In other words, I had someone the other day who said, well, I'm not going to really talk about the business right now because I want to wait until they get through a couple of these bugs. And they have every right to do that. And
if you want perfection, just wait for the perfection.
Yeah.
Just wait.
Yeah, I might wait for a while. Okay.
I mean, but if you wait for that, if you wait for perfection, we're going to work. We're going to get those that you're not going to get. Okay.
Exactly. So my point is, we are working extremely hard to provide systems and content that all of us will be able to leverage, whether you're on our team or not, because some of you are not even on our team. You just happen to find out about our webinars, and we welcome you as a part of our following to help you build your business. Because remember, if all of us are successful, that helps the company become successful, and we all see that in our RPC. Questions, Queen? What questions do we see?
T. Lemonte, let's see. Okay, there were in the early part. There was some questions about cool ads, and you've answered those. Okay. Any idea when we'll be able to give both lifestyle dollars and cards to the same customer?
Great question. I don't know. There's a lot of things on the priority list. And I'm not sure where that ranks in the priority list, so I'm not sure when you'll be able to give the same customer Lifestyle Club cards and Lifestyle dollars.
I know that Randall said that it was, that it is on the priority list for the giving away more dollars to the same customer, and I'm sure that both of those together, giving away Lifestyle dollars and cards to the same customer, is on that priority list too. We just, as he said, we don't know where on the list it is. Okay. C. McDonald says he wants to thank you.
Thank you, my friend.
Okay. Let's see. Want to upgrade my package. Do I have to send an additional $100 if I'm already at $100 a month subscription?
Well, if you're already at a $100 a month subscription, it's not so much that you're upgrading, it's renewing. However, right now, if you're not doing that from internal eCash, when you go into your back office, click the Setup and Upgrade option as if you were choosing an upgrade. That's one of those cumbersome things that will be smoothed out, as we go along. And click on the $100 a month subscription. And you click on upgrade, and then you'll go to the next page, and it'll show you how to cover that. So in your case, if you're already at $100 a month, you're really just kind of renewing that subscription. Now, if you're at $20 a month, as an example, and you want to go to 50, or you're $20 a month and you want to go to 100, or what have you, it's not the difference. So even if I joined today, Queen, at $20 a month, and then tomorrow I decided, well, I really want to be at 100. I don't pay the difference between 20 and 100, which is $80. I would need to do a $100 subscription. So be mindful of that when you're bringing folks on, especially if you're dealing with them individually. Try to get them to the higher subscription if they can afford it from the start. Okay. Next question.
Okay. Can we use our Pay2 account to pay our monthly subscription fee?
I believe you can. Queen, I just have, and I'm sorry, I'm way late on this, and please forgive me because I know I was supposed to take the time to learn the Pay2. I just don't know the Pay2 system well enough. What don't you know, too? Go on, Queen. Well, can you answer that question?
Yes, I can.
Okay.
Yes, you can. And yes, you can. In the back office, it actually, you go in and you pay your monthly subscription, and it'll take you to ask to how you're going to pay for it. The only thing is that you have to have done is set up your the commission, the thing on the e-wallet page, on the eCash page.
Okay, Queen, walk me through this.
Okay, go to your eCash. Go to your
eCash.
Go to
eCash. You're going to find under My Financials.
Right.
eCash will be under My Financials.
And click on your eCash. Okay. Right here where it says Commission Profile. In order for you to do in order for you to do anything in the Pay To, is you have to have this setup, this profile set up. So I'm not saying click on that because somebody's information is in there too,
Gotcha. Okay.
But inside of there is your profile with your name, address, telephone number, and so forth, and your social security number if you're a U.S. citizen, and all those things. And you have to set this up before you can do the other functions in the financial stuff, in any of the other financial stuff. So this has to be set up.
Okay, Queen. I was talking with someone who was with us in a previous venture, a predecessor to Go Fund Places, and they actually worked with the customer support while they were there, and I forgot, because it's been a while. We were talking about some of the functionalities that we definitely want to see here, like the automation and the integration of Payza and Solid Trust Pay, so that as soon as someone makes a purchase of any sort, monthly subscription or a package purchase or purchase lifestyle dollars externally with Payza or Solid Trust Pay, that it reflects automatically. And then the person said to me, well, wait a minute, that company didn't have that initially. That was 5 months down the road. I was like, you know what, I forgot about that. Now, that's not going to take 5 months down the road here, but my point is, some of us that were with a predecessor, some of us came in a little bit later in the game when that company was already up and running for several months and had some of those types of functionalities already smoothed out. So those things that get smoother as we go along. And I see someone asking the question, what does a monthly subscription do? If you had a subscription payment, if you made a subscription payment before November, so some of us were at the end of August, some of us did it in September, some of us did it in October, then our monthly subscription is going to be due December 1. Now, there's going to be a little a grace there, probably a few days grace, which is one of the reasons why we went on and we cut that video and put that up today. As a worst case, if you don't have the eCash, if you don't have a large enough, what am I trying to say, Queen? You don't have enough.
I guess enough money to Pay To.
Yeah. Well, you don't have enough. Yeah. Well, yeah. Pay To might be your quickest way because you can actually fund Pay To at like a Walgreens, can't you?
Yes. All you have to do is get a green dot card, and you can come and fund your Pay To account. Once you've upgraded your Pay To account, there's you can do quite a few things on it. But if so basically, let's go back to walk through the payment of your of your subscription, Lamont.
Okay.
Okay.
From an external source?
No. From Pay To, it's right here.
Okay.
Because I called customer service today.
Okay.
Just to make sure that because I was told that in order to pay it, because we went in through eCash and paid it, but if you don't have eCash, then you can go over here to make purchases. And I know it says set up and upgrade account. It says activate account with Pay To. It says all those things right there instead of just purchasing right out, straight out. But you're gonna actually let's go to activate account right here with Pay To.
Give me a moment, okay?
Okay. And buy monthly subscription. Buy monthly subscription and buy extra lifestyle dollars. Now, right now, it doesn't have anything but the silver on this page. So you might want to just, whisper in Randall's ear a little bit about that on this page. But this is where you would actually do it if you want to do it from pay two, because then once you do whichever one you want to do, then it says, I'm done, check me out, and it'll take you to your payment options. And your payment options are Payza, Solid Trust Pay, and Pay two. Payza, Solid Trust Pay, you still have to do the document and send it in, and pay two, you just do the payment, and it's supposed to come in and reflect it.
Okay, so we've got the pay two there, and then if you did the setup and upgrade, that's where you choose. I'm sorry.
Activate is where we went, I do believe.
Well, we will activate pay two. We will activate pay two, and when we came all the way down, it gave us the silver monthly shit.
Right. You're supposed to have all three there, and for Okay.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Okay, there it is. Okay, great. It did drop down when you drop. I didn't try clicking on it.
Okay, so
it did.
See, this is what we mean by little bugs. Obviously, this is a little bug. It should, all right, but we're not going to trip over pennies to get into dollars. So what we just found out is if you're using pay two, activate account with pay two. I'm going to hopefully you've already gotten that activated. And
don't do this. Do not do this before December 1st. Or even you can even do it on Monday. And if you have any questions, customer service is going to be ready to answer some of those questions.
And remember, you have an issue with that?
Because I did talk to someone. I did talk to someone in customer service today, and he was very, very helpful and he walked me through all of this without even going to Molly. I love Molly. I've worked with Molly before, so I love Molly. But I called customer service because I just wanted to see what would happen, and they walked me straight through this, and that's why I know that this is where you come. But for the most part, you wait until the 1st, the 2nd, the 3rd, and of course the office will be open on Monday, which is the 3rd. And they, so they're not saying that you have to have it in there by the 1st. They're giving us a little leeway.
Now, I can tell you, if you're using eCash, that does reflect immediately.
It does.
Yeah. If you're using eCash, as soon as you have as soon as you've purchased your subscription with eCash, if you come back here under My Account,
it shows.
In a moment, I don't know if it shows anything that I don't want to show. Yeah, it does. But if you go back under My Account, you're going to see the date, and that happened immediately. I mean, as soon as I did it with eCash, it happened immediately.
When I talked to customer service today, they said because the payment was made on like these last few days of November, they know that that's for December.
Got it. Okay.
And so even though you don't see December on it at all. They know as far as the eCash is concerned. But he did say, don't do anything with this for the subscription before the 1st.
When you say this, are you talking about with the pay two or?
Right, with the pay two. Right here where we are now. Right here where we are now. Don't do that until the 1st or the 2nd or the 3rd.
I'm not there anymore. I just froze my screen though, so I got to see where. Okay,
we see you there.
Okay, let me go back to where you see me. Okay. All right, guys, I'm sorry. Now, you see how cumbersome that was with me and Queen. So we're in pre-launch. We're in soft launch. It's a bit cumbersome, but guess what? We got credits. We're still going to make money tonight.
And actually, yeah, he answered my question. He even told me what he saw because he looked and he saw mine paid, and he said, "Oh, yeah, you're okay."
Fantastic.
Yeah. So.
Fantastic. If you call corporate, I got a text this evening. No, actually, I got a call from Wendy Vandersteen, one of the other voices that you hear. She and her husband are also presidential affiliates. She said that there was a pretty bad weather out that way. They live not too far from the home office, and it had impaired some of the phone lines. So if anybody has called the home office recently, or you call the home office tomorrow and some funny stuff is happening, it could be because of some inclement weather that's happening out that way. Okay. Next question, Queen.
I must have called before the inclement weather today. Okay.
Okay.
I got through just fine.
Okay.
Now, you might be. But it is a wonderful thing. Okay, so he was saying that you might be behind on converting the gift site, but it is a wonderful thing, and he sent in a support ticket today. And
thank you. I appreciate that.
Yes,
I do feel bad because I'm way behind on where I want to be with that, but
that's okay. But what he's saying, the thing about you keep saying, that the plan. Perfect, that plan you do to start today and don't wait till tomorrow.
Good plan executed today is better than a perfect plan executed tomorrow.
There you go. So you have executed this one right now, and it's working because you explained to everybody. And tomorrow, it'll be perfection. But we're not worried about tomorrow right now. Let's see.
What else we have there?
I'm trying. You know what? I have to read through these books.
Hey, Hugh, green dot, Hugh. Someone's asking about a green dot. Hugh, I know like at Walmart, I think even at Walgreens, green dot is almost like being able to load up a
Visa, a prepaid Visa.
It's almost like it's like a prepaid type of card that you're able to load.
But don't get the Visa. There's two different cards. One is a prepaid Visa but you have to make sure you're asking for the green dot card. Because I had somebody go through these changes, and it was changes because it's different charges on each one of them, and they work in the Pay 2 account differently.
Yeah, I know. I've used the green dot card. Is that the same thing as like a money pack? Isn't that the same thing?
Yes. I keep hearing those two used interchangeably. I don't know for sure, but I keep hearing it.
I'll tell you what. Hold on, let me check, because I've used that system to load up funds into PayPal. Let me see what it says. Let me pull this out. Yeah, it says green dot money pack. I'm looking right at it.
Okay.
All right, so what that is, Hugh, like I know you can pick these up at Walmart where you would get like in the money center or maybe like a Walgreens or something like that. It says green dot money pack, and what happens is it allows you to reload prepaid cards. Also allows you to add money to things like PayPal. In this case, add money to your Pay 2 account. So, Queen, I can tell you, for instance, with PayPal, and I don't know enough about Pay 2. I haven't done this with Pay 2, but let's say I go to Walmart, and I want to load up. I think each card I can load up like a $500 or $1,000 on each card. And
it is, I think, for the Pay 2 thing, it's a $500
limit.
Yeah, the green dot is $500.
Okay, so what happens is, and they'll charge like a small service fee, like about $5.
Under $5.
Okay, so I'll go in. I want $500 on my money pack, my green dot money pack. Give them $500 plus whatever the little small fee is. Let's call it about $5, $505, and then they give me this little card that's got a code, Queen. Now this is how this works with PayPal. I'm assuming it works the same with Pay 2. I don't know. I haven't done Pay 2. All I do is I come back and I go to my PayPal account and I give PayPal that particular code, and voila, my money is now sitting in my PayPal account. So I'm assuming it works that simply. I'm not sure if
it loads as quickly as it does in the PayPal, but I know that it is that code and it does load.
Gotcha.
It's just that nothing has been quick, with Pay 2. Okay.
All right. What else we have, Queen?
Okay. What is your Someone's asking, what is your suggestion for when you start taking money out of eCash? And before you answer that, they know that you can't state that, but just your opinion. is what they're asking. But I'm going to give you my opinion before Tiamat gives you his, and that is you take it when you need it, and it can't be on anybody else's schedule but your own.
Excuse me.
I mean, it really can't. I mean, because some people need it. Some people Tiamat, I say that. I said that because some people need it when they're when they get to 1,000 credits, and they may need that because they're using that money to actually eat with. And I realized that. And I realized that when we were doing that other thing, that there were people who that was their way of making those little small ends meet. So each person has an individual need or want that they have to deal with when they take the money out.
Yeah, what we will teach, and this is where I want us to rightly divide what we're teaching. What we will teach to the masses will be Momentum 100, which basically says maximize those first 100 days because none of your credits are retiring. You may very well cover your monthly subscription, but other than that, if you can, take all your lifestyle dollar rewards and even much of your lifestyle dollar overrides and use that to buy more lifestyle dollars giveaway to generate more credits. Now, that's a concept. We want to teach that so that becomes a culture, but always this needs to be flexibility. Queen, I'm talking with one of our great leaders.
Yes.
He was with a company. He was generating a really nice income, and all of a sudden things stopped, and that was his primary source of income. So while he subscribes to the tenets of Momentum 100, right now he is withdrawing on a weekly basis. All right, and it goes back to what you just said. Don't let anyone, even me, dictate when you start withdrawing. I mean, you could set your system to 60% right now and do that every day. Now, the thing is, if you do so, unless you are getting a lot of referral overrides, eventually your credits are going to start retiring and you won't be replacing those credits.
Right.
We do know this, that Momentum 100, if you can maximize those first 100 days, and then we need to do a video. We'll do a video in the next week or so. We haven't rushed to do next week or two. We haven't rushed, Queen, because nobody's even at the 100-day mark. But we'll do a video where we show you a formula. And essentially what we want folks to do is to be able to determine what you just said, Queen. How much do I need on a weekly basis? Do I need $100 a week? Do I need and or want $250 a week? $500 a week, $1,000 a week, or what have you? And we're going to be able to use math looking at what an average RPC day looks like, although we can't project that out. We're going to be able to use math to determine how many credits do I need to build based on these ideas of, what if we got an average RPC of this or that or what have you. We're not going to put it in a spreadsheet. We're not going to put that on YouTube, which is why today's video that we posted, Queen, I didn't put on YouTube because I had to show some back office stuff. That I can't show in a public forum.
Right.
I can show it to us for training, but I can't show that in a public forum. Okay? All right. So we'll have a formula that you'll be able to use so you can determine, hey, if I want $100 a week, what should my goal be in terms of credits before I'm at the point where I'm withdrawing $100 a week as cash, or $200 a week, or $500 a week. Make no bones about this, Queen. I don't want you, and if my buddy's on here, I'm not saying your name, so I don't mean to put salt in the wounds. I don't want you to be at a point like somebody I know in the previous enterprise that grew to 600,000, what we would call credits, but was only taking a couple $1,000s a month in commissions. So something happened there, and all of a sudden, he's hurting for money. Queen, is 600,000 credits? Don't you tell me I'm not going to take out any money until I get to $1 million.
No,
I will Google you. I will at my expense. I'll find you, and I will put on the pinky ring and pimp slap you and say, "Give me my money." Don't you dare do that. Don't do that. I know you want to get to 100,000 credits, and I know you want to get to $250,000, and I want you to get there. Okay, Queen, I've already hit over 6 figures in credits. I'm doing my Momentum 100. Once we hit our 100 days, I'll see exactly where we are credit-wise. Yes. And then I'll be able to quickly determine how I want to proceed from there in terms of what my withdrawal allocation is going to be. I may start off, Queen, as I did in the previous enterprise, where I started off far less than 20%. 20% seems to be that sweet spot. If you build up your credit totals, and then you get to the point where you've got 20% going to eCash. I started off initially, Queen, at just a set amount a week. It was less than 20%. And then the next month, I went up just a little bit more to give myself a raise. And the next month, I went up a little bit more to give myself a raise. And after about 3 or 4 months of that, then I was at the point there that 20% became, pretty gargantuan when we finally got to that point. So we'll give you some ideas once we're there, but I like what you said, Queen. When you hear Momentum 100, understand that's a concept. Don't feel like you're bound by that. Accept the tenants, teach the tenants, but take care of your family. Next question.
Yes. All right. The next question is can we, to protect the company, can we ask the company to organize a GFP squad, a voluntary service, to monitor the internet for materials that may harm the whole?
That's a great point. Yes. Troy Rudd, I want to thank you for sending that today. And Troy even tried to track that person down where that came from.
Well, that's not a smart move when we've been teaching this for a very long time. That you don't go out there with, stuff. That'll hurt with what you're building here. And but anyway, so that was one of the questions. and that person evidently is willing to be on that volunteer squad. I have 8 customers that from RKA that I have left to be used. I don't have lifestyle dollars to give them right now. Will I lose them if I take too long to get lifestyle dollars to give away?
No, because these customers have they have opted in to get coupons, to get lifestyle dollars. What they opted in may not necessarily just say lifestyle club card. They've opted in for things travel related and things of that nature. Now, what's going to happen here real soon? By the way, if you did happen to still go on and send that customer to your back office, what would then happen is that the system would look up line and give them lifestyle dollars. But obviously, I want you to get those credits. So just allow your lifestyle dollars to begin to accumulate a little bit. You don't have to wait till they get to 300. You get to 10, 20. The minimum is 10. You get to 10, 20, 30 lifestyle dollars. Give some to a customer so you generate more credits, so on and so forth. I forgot the other part that I was going to say. So.
All right. Just in case, I just want to say this real quick. Just in case anybody really thinks that I was, telling a tale about the dog and taking the dog for a walk, she's over here telling T. Lemonte it's time to go.
What now?
The dog is over here telling you it's time to go. She is.
That's funny. That is funny. Well, okay, guys. The dog has spoken. Let me say this. So you go on and take care of your dog. Let me tell you something we're working on with RKA. I know what I was about to say. So, Queen, I appreciate you. We're going to head off in here in just a few moments. Somebody saying, woof, woof. Thanks. Mike, congratulations on your success, man. I'm so glad to hear about the success of you and your team. Look, you guys got things building over there in the Caribbean. You got things building in Russia. That's absolutely amazing, man. Congratulations on your leadership there too. RKA. One of the things that we're working on with RKA is a which is Real Cool Ads, is an optional marketing system. All right, so it'll be optional. You can choose to use it, not to use it, and it's going to have two sides. One side is going to be where it communicates with customers. Now, I don't know if they'll be able to load in customers you've already purchased, or once the system is live and ready, if that'll be customers going forward. But we're working with them. They've got a professional copywriter working on the email messages that's going to go out to them. So very, very soon they'll be launching that. Very soon they'll be launching that, and that way when you have customers that come from them, those customers will immediately go into that system, so you can start to drip on them. Same thing if you want to purchase affiliate leads. You can purchase affiliate leads from them as well, and those affiliate leads would also go into an affiliate campaign as opposed to a customer campaign. Okay. Lastly, tomorrow is the cutoff. We've got a couple of promos for our team, and we'll end with this here. So Queen may already be gone to go walk the dog at this late at night. Oh, or take the dog out to at least take care of the business. We've got two promotions going on. Oh, darn. Something I forgot to share. Gosh, forgot that. One of the promotions is we want folks to become products of the product, okay? So if you go into the Lifestyle Mall and you make a purchase in the Lifestyle Mall, okay, if you would send us some type of confirmation, I would prefer it if you could actually send a copy of your receipt, if you don't mind. If you mind that, because it may have some information you don't want anyone else to see, then at least give me the confirmation number and give me an idea of what you spent and how many lifestyle dollars you were able to apply to that, okay? And you're going to send that to Go Fun Places with me at gmail.com. Please do not send me support things there, because I'm not the support person, okay? But I use this email only for special projects like this. All right, so send me a copy of your purchase. We're going to put those that made a purchase into a pool. Those people that are in the pool, where they're going to pull out 3 names randomly out of that pool, and we're going to reward 3 of you with $50. Okay. Likewise, we have some testimonials, some video testimonials that we want for the affiliate side of the RKA system. Somebody's going to fill out a lead capture page. When they fill out the lead capture page, they're going to go to a video. We cut it like a 25-minute presentation video. They're going to see that, but they're also going to see testimonies there. If your testimony is there, it gives you instant credibility, and it also gives your team instant credibility. So you do a testimony, and you've got Dave on your team. Dave gets to say, hey, that's my sponsor. That gives Dave instant credibility because he can point to you as being the sponsor. That gives you as the sponsor or in the upstream of leadership more credibility, okay? So anyone that does it's anywhere from a 30-second, I don't know how you can do anything in 30 seconds, but maybe some of you can teach me that, 30-second to 2-minute affiliate testimonial. Now, what you're not doing is you're not saying how much money you made. You're not putting your contact information on the video or what have you. And what I really want is I don't want a YouTube file as much as I want whatever the raw file happens to be, because what we don't want to do is we don't want to drive any competition. We want this to be where someone sees your testimonial, but it's not on YouTube, so they can't click on the YouTube link and then go and decide to join you because they like your personality, as opposed to Billy Bob, who actually sent them to the marketing site. So send me the raw file, whether it's an MP4 or maybe it's a Windows Movie Maker file. If the file is too large to send through regular email, you can go to www.usendit.com, www.usendit.com, and you can register with that system for free as a free trial. And then you can send a larger file there. Okay, we're going to take 3 of these folks that send out testimonials, and we're going to also reward you with $50. Plus, you get to have your face in lights. Let me finish with this. I meant to do this before. We will probably come back next week when we do our training and train a little bit on this, and then get into some more Q&As. I want you to see something real powerful about these lifestyle dollars. And I've been doing all these presentations, do presentations for the company, do presentations, for our audience, and even I didn't really capture the bigness of this until I saw this with my own eyes. I want you to see how powerful this is, guys. The other day went in, someone sent this to me. They purchased 3 products. All right, they purchased 3 products. They purchased some household products, which is what this dish gel is. It's the equivalent of 37 bottles of dishwash detergent, dishwasher dish gel. So 37 bottles. I know we would spend a lot more than $24.98 for that. So good pricing there. They got a diabetic formula. That's comparable pricing to what you're going to see in the wellness part of the network marketing space or at a health food store. Mobility and flexibility complex, again, comparable to what you're going to get in the health food store or in the wellness side of our industry. Look at this. So the total was $111.88. This is what blew me away. Look at the number of lifestyle dollars that this person was able to use. Now, this person happened to be an affiliate, but if they were a customer, look at the impact of this. Real quick, I want you to see this. See, I've been saying on webinars, the customer's going to save 20, 30, 40%. I had heard, give me a moment, something just happened. What just happened? I had heard that some products might have an 80% off when you consider the lifestyle dollars. But I wanted to come in, lower than that, 20, 30%. This blew me away. $97.15 was the lifestyle dollars. $111.88 was the purchase amount. That means, ladies and gentlemen, that if this had just been a pure customer, they would have saved 86%, almost 87% off the retail price. This is what would have come out of their pocket, $14.73 for a $111.88 product. Another affiliate sent me something today. They made an $1,100+ purchase, and they were able to use close to 900 lifestyle dollars to offset that purchase. And even though they made that as an affiliate, they got a 50% match. By the way, that's going to be my terminology going forward. Anytime you as an affiliate use your own lifestyle dollars and go to your own affiliate portal as an affiliate and purchase something with lifestyle dollars, I've been trying to find that right verbiage to really explain it and show the potency of it, and it finally came to me. I think somebody else said it, and so I forgot who it was, and I grabbed it. 50% match. So in that example where 97.15 lifestyle dollars were used, our affiliate got a 50% match, or immediately had about 49 credits hitting their credit pool. The person that used about 900 lifestyle dollars got a 50% match, and immediately got about 450 credits going into their credit pool. I'm going to train on this next week, and I'm going to show you how you could take this. See, what I can't do legally, I can't go out if I was doing a business presentation or if I was in a public forum, I can't go and show someone my back office. I can't tell them, hey, this is how much money I made. What I can do is I can show them the power of the product. And I'm going to show you next week, next Tuesday. What would be next Tuesday? It'll be sometime next week. It'll be the next Tuesday, next Thursday. I'm going to show you how you can take this receipt And you can use this receipt as a recruiting tool for affiliates and as a customer gathering tool for customers. Because what customer, after I show them this, wouldn't want to register for free to come into our portal and get lifestyle dollars and see if there's something that they want? What customer wouldn't want to do that? So this is going to be a huge tool that we're going to use to get customers. Queen, I told you you could go. Don't be clearing your throat.
You know what? I'm just thinking of something else. I walked the dog already, and Tilamon is still here. I did that.
Guys, we're way past our time, so you know all this is optional. And
no, I was basically, since you were showing this right here, I just thought of something, and that was, are we going to have an income disclosure statement?
I don't know when, because we're so early into the game.
Well, I was thinking that even during this pre-launch, we made money, and people have made money, and things have been happening. So it's kind of like, okay. But anyway,
we'll press the company to see if they'll develop one for us, because obviously then the world opens up to us, because as soon as long as you show an income disclosure statement, then you can tell the truth about. I mean, you can show folks what's going on with you because you've done an income disclosure statement. So
right. That's what I mean, because we're going into a whole new year shortly, so it would be nice to go in there with one. Yes,
especially to be able to say it since what, September,
October. I mean, no, wait. It only started paying in November the 3rd.
Yeah, and so to have folks that's at 10,000, 30,000.
Exactly.
40,000, 50,000, 100,000 credits.
Exactly. Yes.
And we'll work on that. We'll work on the company getting that for us. All right, guys. The dog's been walked, but now my battery's low.
Yes.
Queen, we've been at it all day, every day, for a long period of time now, so yes. I'm going to call it a night. Guys, have a phenomenal weekend. We'll be back Monday with a presentation webinar, and then we'll have our regular schedule going on next week. With that being said, we love each and every one of you. Let's change the world together, starting with yours. Create the dream, live the lifestyle, and do what, Queen?
Let's go fun places.
Good night, everyone.
Good night, everyone.
The organizer has ended the session, and this call will be disconnected. Goodbye.